was wondering if you would mind telling me what you're doing.
I'm doing a process called by the Mi'kmaq smudging.
Smudging?
Which is essentially creating kind of a protective atmosphere against sort of negative spirits or emotions or anything of that nature. So this is sage, and we burn it, and it's said to create that protective atmosphere to encourage positive vibrations and emotions, and just to protect the space.
Nice. Is there a specific time and day?
No, it's just really any time as needed. It's very organic, very circumstantial.
And do you go off of a vibe?
Well, yes, absolutely. You have to be kind of tuned into that. Sometimes someone just says, "It'd be nice if we had some sage around," and you kind of go, "Yes, it would." And it can be as simple as that, or it can be like, "Man, I feel some really negative tensions going on right now. We should probably try to lighten the mood and maybe add some positive spin to that." And sage is, even if it's just people getting comfort from watching the process or from the scent or whatever, depending on their level of sensitivity to things, I find it's incredibly effective.
Nice. All right, I'll let you get back to it.
Cool.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
So we are organizing the food tent. And here, folks, is where I spent the last 4.5 hours.
Pardon me, folks. Just gotta encourage some positive energies.
Encourage away, my friend. The food will love you. They moved the food tent this morning when I got here. Everything was out on the sidewalk there. So I volunteered to come in and reorganize everything for them. Since I have experience working in the kitchen, I felt I had a good knowledge of where everything would go. Donation? Yeah. Sure.
It's a bit of rice.
Oh, nice. Thank you very much.
It's white, but...
Oh, it's all good. Anything helps.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. Now, where did I put all the rice? There it is. Rice and pasta. See? James is smart. Good job. Good job.
Yes. I'm staying at Acadia right now, and I'm just here.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm a first year
Staying in
student.
Wolfville?
Yeah.
Wolfville.
Yeah, and just here for the day, general assembly.
So you want some information?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't actually. I saw. Oh, there he is. He's coming right now.
Where?
Over there.
Oh, yeah.
You see him? Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So I'm gonna find it very important. I'm gonna find it very hard to sum up Occupy Nova Scotia. there's many reasons why people are here. You're gonna get
Yes, I've gotten that gist.
yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna get a generally gonna hear that people are here because they're finding that corporations are taking a rule over the inequity of wealth here,
Yes.
and that the current system that we have in place allows it, and the current system also promotes the inequity of wealth and the rich-poor separation gap.
I've done much research into this,
Yes.
but I didn't know specifically what was happening here in Halifax.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It's support for like Occupy Wall Street.
Yes.
Yes.
It's just they're having a hard time. We're not hard time, but struggle. And we just want to be like, hey, Nova
All right.
Scotia's behind you. And
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So it's in solidarity with
Yeah.
Occupy Wall Street, and
Yeah.
it's also as its own independent movement, also in a sense, because Occupy Nova Scotia also, it represents the issues that we face in Nova Scotia and not
Okay.
what they face in Wall Street. However, that affects us very much, and I think it's safe to say, I think it's safe to say that the U.S. economy rules a lot over the Canadian economy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that we pretty well rely on them for a lot of our economical hardships, and we kind of follow them because we share our economy essentially.
Yes. Can you tell me what this is right here?
This is Occupy magazine.
All right.
I'm not directly involved with this, although I am promoting it.
All right.
It is a free magazine,
Yeah.
which is not posted online.
Okay.
However, and that's for a reason actually. It's so that there's actual human and one-on-one communication in passing these magazines on.
All right.
It has a variety of different perspectives for why Occupy matters and why people should be involved.
Cthulhu.
Yes. Can you spell Cthulhu?
CThulhu.
THULLU.
Okay,
Yeah.
C. Okay.
Last night we had like
I should have. I was trying to pick out who was the geekiest here that could help me, and I was like, okay, so C T H.
Set up and there was some spinning and fire spinning.
Oh.
And it was basically a party and you went off without a hitch.
L.
All right.
No significance whatsoever. In fact,
Cthulhu.
the second
Could you use it in a sentence?
actually had
This is the second time this has happened to me. Last time I said I looked into the fiery abyss of Cthulhu and saw insanity.
Let's go over the hand signals. Your tool as a facilitator is temperature check. Okay, this is how you gauge a proposal or to the general feeling of the crowd to ideas or to a proposal or whatever, like Sean said. So when it seems like progress has been made and a concrete idea has been proposed, so when you do that, you say temperature check, and people put their hands up here if they're really liking it, the idea. Down here if they're not so sure, and if you just don't see their hands, then they're not really all that crazy about the idea.
Oh, I thought it was this.
No, right down is not crazy, and this is just like me. Don't care either way. The next one is point of process. So people doing stack, you got to focus on. If you see this is going to take priority over anyone else just with their hand up. Okay. So point of process means that the meeting's not going it's going on a tangent, or people are speaking out of turn, or there's something wrong with how it's proceeding. So that's what point of process is. So that's a priority signal. Another signal is this. And that means direct response. So that means if someone brought something up, a question or a concern or whatever, and someone's already dealt with it or been dealing with it or whatever, and they're going like this, that's another priority gesture.
Pitch in a tent. Pitch in the tent, not a tent, it's a tarp. I'm a dumbass. Pitch in the tarp, so we all can hear them say what we want, and how we go about it. What we want, and everything in between. Alright folks, I am back home after a long day down at Occupy Nova Scotia for day 8. I didn't get a whole lot of my regular footage today because today I decided to, help out, help people who needed it. So when I got there this morning, they had everything pulled out. They were rearranging tents and so on and so forth. So I decided, since I have a cooking background, I would volunteer myself to rearrange and organize the food tent. I'm definitely getting more active. I'm getting more involved, and I feel great about it. Grant you, the whole not having my job now kind of really screw things up a little bit, because I can't focus solely on Occupy Nova Scotia right now. I need to kind of split my focus into getting another job. So that's going to be difficult for me, because right now I'm completely focused on Occupy Nova Scotia. But maybe I'll be able to jump on EI or something. I don't know. I haven't really worked enough to get EI, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see when the time comes. We'll deal with that when the time comes. For now, main focus, Occupy Nova Scotia. Apply for jobs before I leave in the morning. Apply for jobs when I get back at night. Oh, and did I mention I proposed something? I proposed an event at today's General Assembly for the facilitation group, and they decided, since it was such a good idea, or it was a good plan, that they asked me if I wanted to take that role on myself, which I accepted. So James is now in charge of setting up the Occupy Nova Scotia ball hockey tournament. I am going to try my damnedest to get the police versus the protesters. So that'll be it for day 8 of Occupy Nova Scotia. We have a lot of things coming up, a lot of things being planned, and a lot of things that we want to get done. I have a really good feeling that the ball's starting to roll. Everybody's starting to get focused on what they want to do and what they want to achieve. And the message is slowly starting to get clearer. So thank you guys all for following along. I greatly appreciate you guys' patience with these videos, as well as your understanding and your acceptance. We've been called a lot of names while we're down there. We've had a lot of people throw very derogatory phrases at us, but that just goes to show they're really comfortable in their lives, that they don't see a problem and see us as a bunch of bums. So those are the types of people that we need to reach. Those are the types of people that we need to get the message to. So it's going to be a hard task, but we're all motivated and we're all gung-ho to get this done, and to push the ideals of this movement forward. So I hope you guys had a good day. Stay tuned for tomorrow on day 9, Occupy Nova Scotia, and that'll be it for me. So stay strong, stay wise, folks. Live free. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.